Okay, in this question, a bullet is shot directly upward with a velocity of 1600 meters per second. Its distance y above the ground at the end of t seconds is given by this formula. I'm just going to rewrite it so that my t squared is first. So in this example, t, which is like my x value, is time in seconds. And my y value is height, and that is height in meters. Okay, so to look at this question here, I want to know how long it takes the bullet to reach a maximum height and what that maximum height is. So as soon as I hear maximum, I have to find the vertex. So I want to find what my vertex is, and I'm going to do that by completing the square. So looking at this here, I want to factor what is in front of t squared, which is the negative 16, out first. So I factor by negative 16. So negative 16 t squared divided by negative 16 is t squared. And then 1600 divided by negative 16 is negative 100t. And I'll leave myself a little bit of room to close the brackets. And now I'm ready to complete the square. So looking at this, I'll go to my box here. So I've got t squared here. I take negative 100t, I split it in half, so negative 50t and negative 50t. So I know that this is going to factor as a GCF here of t. The GCF along here is also t. That's how I get t times t is t squared. This has to be negative 50 because negative 50 times t is negative 50t. This also has to be negative 50 because t times negative 50 is negative 50t. So what is going to complete the square is negative 50 times negative 50, which is positive 2500. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 2500, and I will also subtract 2500. So adding and subtracting 2500 is like adding 0 to the equation. And I haven't changed its value. So let's just go down here. I'm going to write it so I have a little bit more room. I want to close my bracket, so I just focus on my perfect square trinomial. So I'm going to have to get what is not a perfect square trinomial, part of that, out of the brackets. And I'm going to take negative 16 and negative 2500 and multiply those together to take it outside of the brackets. So negative 16 times negative 2500 is positive 40,000, and that will go on the outside. So I've got y equals negative 16 t squared minus 100t plus 2500, close my brackets, and that's where I put my plus 40,000. So all I have to do is complete the square here because this is now a perfect square trinomial. The whole reason I used the box method is because now I can see this is how I factor it, which is t minus 25 times t minus 25, or minus 50, not 25, t minus 50 all squared, plus my 40,000 on the outside. So now that I've completed the square, all I have to do is state my vertex. So my vertex is 50 and 40,000. So in terms of your vertex, remember, this is what your max or min is. This is when your max or min occurs. So in this example, I have a maximum height, and that maximum height is of 40,000 meters. And when does that maximum height occur? It occurs after 50 seconds. So let's just make this big to make sure I've answered the whole question. Okay, so looking at this, find the maximum height. There it is, 40,000. And how long it takes the bullet to reach that maximum height, that is 50 seconds.